Hi everyone, Team Level Up presents mobile game NeverFuture, exclusive for ImagineCup contest. We are aware of increasing global pollution, destruction of wildlife, and unsorted waste, so our mobile game NeverFuture is intended to highlight the importance of ecology and provide entertaining experience on the go. Our role-playing game tells the story of a young adventurer who travels to the future and finds himself in a heavily polluted world on the verge of its destruction. Traveling through gloomy, apocalyptic world, in a desperate search for the way to get back home, our hero cannot disregard cries for the help from natives, trying to save themselves. Story is designed to express the meaning of ecology and its benefits, so player actually learns important lessons while playing. User receives knowledge useful in everyday life. In main menu right now, player can start a new game. In further development, options for choosing game difficulty level, customizing controls, adjusting volume and switching game audio on and off will be added. For testing purposes, cheat button has been created to quickly jump into one of 4 levels. Game starts with tutorial level. Player is introduced with environment and basic controls. As player progresses in the game, story brings out various characters, NPCs, and fights with pollution monsters. To aid in the fight, hero obtains different tools and quest items, which proves to be useful in various missions. The main action of the game takes place in the fantastic world, based on the steampunk theories, which is separated into 3 main regions: workers, scientists, and businessmen. Every region has its own capital city. Since they do not communicate with each other, world is suffering from the great ecological disaster and chaos. Regions is fighting with each other and is blaming another side for the ecological situation on Earth, and this argue prevents them from joining forces for cleaning the Earth. In the center of the world live the pollution monsters, which like mess, tainted rivers, and piles of litter. These monsters are fed by polluting people. Every region is separated by the big wall of trash, which makes it difficult for people to communicate and to clean the environment. In the progress of the game, our hero finds out that he is in the near future and that this world is what left from the green and beautiful Earth. He figures out that this is the consequence of the people who were polluting their world without giving a thought. Therefore, they are blaming each other and do not want to take the responsibility for destroying the environment. Right now, we are in one of the 3 biggest cities in the game world, which belongs for the worker faction. City is suffering from the ecological disaster caused by world inhabitants. City is populated only by workers, but despite this, there are very little space. It's crowded, constantly lacking of fresh drinking water, suffering from the raging diseases and epidemics caused by pollution. For this situation, workers is blaming other regions, but don't do a thing about it themselves. Trash is scattering all around the city, laying on the streets. While traveling, our hero can collect rubbish by simply standing over it. And he does that not only to clean up the city, but also for the ability to exchange certain amounts of trash into in-game items. Player is encouraged to collect trash, for example paper, glass, metal, plastic, and special trashes. When a certain amount is collected, player gains ability to buy useful items for the trash he has. This game routine educates player to sort and recycle rubbish. Recycle seems useful. Here we can see the game pause menu with the 4 main elements. Quests. Here player can see all started and completed quests. Stats. This menu shows health level, mana, damage, defense, speed, player special abilities, and order in workers, scientists, and business regions. Cutscenes. Player have a list of all cutscenes, but only unlocked ones will be activated, while others only have inactive thumbnails. Education. Under this menu, player finds ecology information. Every trash picked up in the game goes to the player's statistics. User can see every trash recycling information, like what is possible to make from that specific trash and why it's important to recycle it. After destruction of pollution monsters, player receives information about environment he just saved and how monsters was polluting it. All the information and statistics is delivered in simple, concise way and is easy to understand for everyone. Equipment. Here player can choose his weapons and technologies for the battle in the game. At a given time, player is allowed to have 2 weapons, 2 active technologies for player, and 2 technologies for weapons. To achieve desired results, player have to customize and combine these technologies. Inventory. Here we see all regular and quest items that player has currently in his backpack. For the ending, we would like to demonstrate several fragments from the fight with the pollution monster. As you can see, player kills them using his weapons, pick up his trash and takes it to recycle. The main objective of this game is to show the player that it's very important to save the environment, and also how important it is not to blame each other for the results, but to unite and solve the ecological problems. The game shows that together we can achieve that seems to be impossible, and with the help of technology we can do everything. Let's go to the travel level and fight some trouble, maybe pick up a fight.